Hello everybody, and welcome back to Let's Play The Binding of Isaac. There's been a little bit of expressed concern that maybe the D6, not the D6, what am I talking about? The D6 as Isaac is getting a little bit old, so you know what, we're going to mix it up. I'm going to try out a new character. Now what character, you know what, we haven't played Judas in a while, and I feel like my dodging has actually not been so bad recently, so maybe this will be a good choice for us to take. Now obviously, primary concern, we're still looking for that Parasite, which apparently impossible to find, but maybe, you know, the D6 actually is a better item to try to find the Parasite, but maybe we'll get lucky as Judas, and if nothing else, at least it'll provide a little bit of variety by foregoing the item that actually gave us a lot of variety, if that makes sense. I understand, you know, I'm trying to mix it up. It's like a 50-year-old marriage here. We've got all that safety, you know, but we don't have as much spark as we used to have. So I'm doing my best to mix it up here. So, pull back up here. Almost took some dumb damage there on a few different accounts. But we got lucky enough to find a hearts. And if we can kill the rest of these guys. One more hit. We'll pick up a bomb. Head into the item room where we will get Poison Touch. Not such a bad item to get right off the bat, considering we'll probably be running into people. Although I'll be doing my best to avoid that, considering I only have one heart container right now. And then we'll head over here into the next room. My guy's looking pretty sickly, but, you know, that hat really ties the whole thing together. Without that, the ensemble just wouldn't be the same. So, dodge down here in the corner. Still got Book of Belial. I'm going to be saving that so we can use that against whoever we'll be fighting here on this first floor. I haven't taken any damage on this floor yet. The other thing is, Judas seems like a good person to take in case you want to get the Cave Boy achievement, which I'm still aching for. That means the Book of Belial here. Obviously, the Cave Boy achievement is the achievement for beating the caves without taking any damage. Sadly, still have not gotten that, despite the fact that I have probably more hours in the game than almost anybody on Earth. Some decent dodging on my own behalf there, if I do say so myself. There's one Larry Jr. dead. The reason being, of course, that the Book of Belial allows him to do a pretty substantial amount of damage, and he's got relatively good base stats, if I remember correctly. I haven't checked him in a long time, but I think he's a little bit upgraded compared to Isaac. We'll upgrade ourselves a little bit further with that HP up, and then we'll head down to the next floor. Not doing so badly so far. Book of Belial recharges every 3 rooms, which is important to keep an eye on, so you use it as much as possible, but don't waste it. Picked up another bomb. I didn't go to the secret room on the last floor. Hopefully that doesn't come back to bite me in the ass. Because here, I am now lacking keys. I like to save my bombs as Judas. That was deliberate, not going to the secret room on the last floor. Because you never know when you might need some spirit hearts, and coming across tinted rocks is potentially a better use of those bombs when you only have a few. Now that I have 3 bombs, if the secret room is in a clear location, maybe I'll take a look. But actually, you know, it usually is in a clear location on the basement 1 and 2. So this is a definite possibility. What do we have going on here? A couple of flies, and one of those floating heads, which is actually not such a problem. Should be able to take this guy out pretty effectively with just diagonal shots. Got our first key, which means we can go back to the item room. Sadly, doesn't look like the secret room is in a clear location. What do we have here? We have a bomb item. Is that Mr. Boom? I don't really like that item. Oh, Mr. Mega, increased blast damage. I do like that item. So now our bombs do even more damage when we drop them, which is good for taking out bosses. And also, you know, sometimes you can hit 2 different things that you need in one blast. For example, if you have, like, a tinted rock right next to where the secret room might be, you could potentially get both of them in one fell swoop. Now, got another scent. I am probably going to visit the arcade there, but it all depends on how these last few rooms shake up. Because I don't like going to the arcade whenever I can avoid it, because I'd rather just have the money and spend it at the shop. But unfortunately, I'm really low on keys, and when you're really low on keys, going to the shop is literally impossible. So instead, we will probably... Come on, don't take any damage, stupid. Well, we'll use the tinted rock here. Or, sorry, we'll... that's incredibly dumb damage. We'll use a bomb there to get to that tinted rock, is what I meant. Taking 2 hearts of damage on this floor, which is kind of ridiculous, really. I did get a bomb for my troubles. We'll probably go into the mob trap room here, but I don't have any keys, so it's fruitless. With 9 bombs, we'll check around for the secret room. Not there, so it's gotta be up here, and then we'll probably go to the arcade. Well, hopefully we'll win enough keys that we won't have to worry about it for a while. 3 cents. Pretty big waste of time, considering I spent 2 bombs trying to get to it. It's okay, we'll go to the arcade. Hopefully pick up some health. Pick up some keys. Bombs would be nice as well. Maybe a poo helmet. Who knows? What am I even talking about right there? There's keys right off the bat. Maybe we got a chance. Come on. Single fly? That's not what I was looking for. Heart, I can deal with that as well. I'm almost out of money. I gotta remember, I don't have like 25 cents to spend in here this time. I've only got 3 more cents to go. Alright, 5 more cents to go. I get it, game. You're making a joke at my expense. Well, we've got another 3 cents here. So I've only lost 1 cent in this room so far, but it's not like I've picked up anything worthwhile either. There's a chance to get the poo helmet to scare away the flies. Hey, that's not so bad to pick up right off the bat. Let's see what we can get out of the slot machine now, with only 2 more cents left. Well, it's exploded, and only give us 8 cents. So you know what, we'll play the blood bank once. So see if we get lucky. Well, we're up to 14 cents, that's pretty good, and then we'll just blow it up. I was hoping we'd pick up some health, but, you know, keys fine too. But we didn't get that either, we just got a little bit of money. So now, we've exhausted pretty much all of our options on this floor. We're gonna go fight the boss and hopefully not take too much damage because we're running a little bit low right now. Thankfully. 2 Monstros, that's actually a pretty terrible draw. But with Book of Belial, I should be doing a substantial amount of damage. So I don't expect they'll be too hard to fight. And because there's 2 of them, I expect that they're neutered in one way or another. They probably do less damage, maybe they have less hit points. I don't know. I've never confirmed it on the wiki. I don't think I've ever laid foot or laid eyes on the wiki in my entire Binding of Isaac career. It's just the way I play. Go, we got our HP upgrade, almost back to full health. Probably can't make a deal with the devil. Yeah, that's a little bit too risky for my taste. Although, also tempting, especially, you know, even the Whore of Babylon might be useful there, but instead, we'll play it a little bit safer, go down to the next floor. We're not playing as Isaac here, we gotta remember. Whoa, almost 15 some damage right off the bat. I don't have very good defensive items, which is kind of a problem for me, now that we enter the mid-phase of the game. Here we are in the caves. I'm going to try to be a little bit cautious. Hopefully avoid taking damage. And potentially pick up that Caves Boy achievement that has kind of become a running joke in this Let's Play, really. Just because I never seem to be able to get it. I'm sure if I played it by myself, like, without speaking, I guess technically I am playing it by myself. Oh, I'm going to take damage on this room. 100%, yeah. You can tell just as soon as I walked in that there was no way I was getting out of here. Well, never mind. We'll stop the meta commentary about the Caves Boy achievement now. And proceed, well, downwards, without worrying too much about whether or not I'm taking damage. Although I guess I still do have to be a little bit cautious here. Definitely worth a bomb to get to this bomb and treasure chest, which contain another bomb and more money. Tons of money, but no keys. Which, you know, it's kind of tying my hands in terms of upgrading myself here, as you can see. Now, apparently these don't hurt me anymore now that I have a poo helmet. I did not realize that until just recently. Can't get across to that, sadly. Would love to pick up that bomb. Bombs are so much more valuable when you have the Mr. Mega blast damage upgrade. Just going to be on the lookout for hoppers here. Shouldn't be too much of a problem, all things considered. Silkworm took like 4 shots to take out. I need to figure out some way to start doing a little bit more damage. Again, no keys to the shop. Can't happen. No keys to this golden chest can't happen. Kind of in a rough spot right now. And this is a terrible layout. I really should be using my Book of Belial more often. But I'll probably go fight the boss right away, just because I'm here. Potentially pick up an upgrade that can help me with the rest of the floor. Keys, please. Again, tons more money. But not really that useful to me. Alright, fighting Gertie. So, we'll take out this nub over here. Remember, those flies don't hurt me anymore. So we can just kind of let them go. Take out these nubs, and then focus on Gertie over here in the corner. I don't think this is a Gertie that can actually shoot at me. It just keeps spawning nubs. It's fine by me. This strategy should work incredibly effectively then. We'll just stand over here on the left side of it. And we won't be able to take out the grandfather flies, I think. Because it actually attracts the grandfather flies to me? Oh, they don't hurt me. Okay. Well, we'll let those grandfather flies come over. We'll just continue hammering away at Gertie here, taking out the nubs when necessary. I didn't realize that the fly helmet just allowed me to walk into flies. That's completely revolutionized my game. So get back to full health here, pick up another spirit heart, and try to take out this nub without getting hit, which could be a little bit tricky. In fact, it was tricky. Well, we got another HP upgrade. Doing pretty well on health so far. Opportunity to trade with Satan. 9 lives or Sister Maggie, neither of those really appeal to me that much. We'll go back and explore the rest of this floor. Gotta come across a key of some sort. Again, Gluttony's good. We could run into some kind of HP upgrade here, which would increase my chances. But really, if I don't get some kind of selection of keys soon, we're gonna have a serious problem on our hands. I need some speed upgrade. I feel like I'm walking much more slowly than I'm used to right now. Also taking a lot of dumb damage, but hey, there we go. We got another HP upgrade. So doing well on that front. But maybe the secret room will contain a slot machine, which we can get a key from. Lucky guess on that first bomb there. Well, we got the unicorn horn. That's a good item, but sadly it's not better than the Book of Belial. So, continue downwards here and hopefully come across a key as soon as we can. Otherwise, I'm starting to get the real fear here that I'm abandoning both the item room and the shop, and that's a devastating thing to have happen this early in the game. Because we're not going to be able to get those advantages that allow us to stack other advantages. Kill was bad trip, we lost a Spirit Heart, but for the low price of another bomb, we can just go back here, get another one. Then, this room full of bomb flies, and our last hope is going to be this mob trap room, where hopefully there will be a selection of keys contained. This guy wants to go in there. Sorry, man. And then maybe... Alright, we just hoping a single key would be enough. God damn. So we're going to be abandoning both the item room and the shop on this floor. It doesn't bode well for the rest of the game. If only there was there should be some kind of, like, secret character added in another update, which will probably never happen, that just starts with, like, 5 bombs and 5 keys. Because once you get bombs and keys, it's like the rich get richer, you know? You can start really amassing them more frequently, especially if you start with a few bombs, because then you can open up tinted rocks, blow open rocks to get the chests and stuff like that. If you start with only 1 bomb, which... Actually, I think Judas starts with nothing, but if you start with nothing, it's very difficult to even get a foothold there. Although I'm doing okay on bombs. Keys just seem to be impossible to find. We got turrets to deal with now. I was really hoping to avoid getting them all to pop up at the same time, but that's okay. Now we should be able to take them out one by one. Possibly pick up a single key when this last turret dies here. It's the only thing keeping me going at this point. Come on. No, nothing at all. Well, it's a goddamn shame. We're gonna have to, I guess, just immediately head down to the next floor and pray that things get a little bit better there. Otherwise, we're gonna be fighting some of the harder bosses in the game. You know, Mom's Hearts, the devil himself, with only the Pooh Helmet and the HP upgrade, which is not a good setup to be taking him down with. So if we go down in the next floor, hopefully we encounter the skeleton key. I guarantee that if we had gone into that item room... Oh, that was close. If we had gone into that item room, we would have gotten a skeleton key. Terrible, terrible stupid damage there. I'm getting flustered. Because I feel like the game's not giving me the tools I need to succeed at the game. And now I'm taking a plethora of stupid damage. Which is, you know, not out of character for me, let's put it that way. But if I could just take out one of these turrets, my life would simplify immediately. There we go. Now I can focus on this one. Now I can just hit this one. Obviously, it's all about range control with these guys. Get them to pop up. And we've got a pill. This is a pill drop, 10 keys. No, in fact, it damages me. Not actually taking away hearts, but it damages my prospects, let's put it that way. By giving me tears down. Serious problem. Again, things are going really well. And I can't really complain. I mean, I have gotten 3 health upgrades, which as Judas is a borderline necessity. But I would trade, like, at least... I would trade 2 of those hearts for a single skeleton key, that's for sure. We're at the point here where we can start using the Book of Belial on regular rooms, because, you know, I know I'm not going to come across the boss room anytime soon. Oh, dumb damage. But it's okay, it gives us a chance to recharge that. And you know what they say, the night's always darkest. Well, before the dawn. Hopefully we can pick up some keys in the arcade here, maybe even another HP upgrade, although that's potentially unlikely, considering I need some of that health for myself right now. But at the very least, just a couple of keys, something to give me a chance. Because we get into the later floors here. Okay, there's one key. I can at least go to the shop or the item room. And actually, with all this money that I have, I can probably continue playing in this arcade for a while. Pick up another few bombs, that's okay. I can probably play this three-headed skull guy ad infinitum, really, because I've already gotten his poo helmet. I'm not sure there's anything else he can give me that'll make him disappear. Maybe he'll just explode, though. Another bomb. Spent about 7 cents. Picked up a decent selection of stuff so far. Almost back at full health, and I have another spirit heart again. And yet another key. Super valuable. 2 more hearts. Okay, let me think about this for a second. And another bomb. How am I going to play this? Got 2 hearts, which means I can play this 3 times. Whoa. That won't be necessary. There's our HP upgrade on the first spin. The blood bank. Wouldn't that be cool if you donated blood and they spun a wheel to figure out, like, what they were going to give you? All I ever get is, like, some oatmeal cookies. Tears down? There's an unbelievable... They're, like, mocking me with the amount of health in this room right now. With 2 keys, I could probably leave the room. 3 keys. Well, let's see. We'll try to play this guy one more time. If we get more keys out of him, then we'll explode him. See, maybe we'll play it until we get to 10 cents here. And of course, he's going to give me, like, a nickel on this one, so he... No. Instead, he's going to give me nothing. In hindsight, I probably would have preferred the nickel. Look at the amount of hearts on this floor. If I could only find another blood bank, that would be amazing. Or another 5 or 6 blood banks. So, it was actually a pretty decent arcade for us. Certainly better than Nick Arcade, let's put it that way. And, well, then again, what isn't? Now that we have 3 keys of Orient's R, we can go to the item room in the shop, which are, luckily, both contained in the same area here. Get this one ooze guy down. There we go. Problem solved for a bit here. Don't flank me, bro! Well, at least I've got Poison Touch. So, I do a little bit of collateral damage there. And the item room contains Loki's horns. It's a Tears upgrade. I guess it's alright, because we did have that Tears down recently. Our shop contains PhD. I would love to have that PhD card, but sadly, we need another 5 cents to make that work, and now I'm down to 1 key again. I can't believe I got out of this room without taking damage. Well, I haven't gotten out of the room yet. I probably won't, but I can't believe I got out of that first section there without taking damage. It's perhaps a more accurate way to describe it. Oh, yep, there you go. Of course. Hubris got the best of me, as usual. Please drop a key. I can always go back for more health. There's like an unbelievable supply of it in that last room. Okay, well that's alright too. Give me some... Alright, the bombs are good. I can use those to take out bosses, but still, can't help but think that I would prefer almost anything else at this point. Well, actually, you know what? I'm not going to rag on bombs. I've been in situations where I've had low bombs, and that sucks too. I can't believe I took damage there, but at least Poison Touch took him out. Those ooze guys do 1 heart, I think, when they run into you, which is kind of a rarity here so early on in the caves. There's the boss, finally. Get into... Plant a bomb and then pop up. Well, I took out 1 of them. That's going to make my life a little bit easier up here. I think. This layout is always kind of a pain in the ass. Terrible, terrible damage there. Start focusing. We're getting it here in the 20-minute mark. In the caves part 2, which is oftentimes where I get a little bit, you know, I don't want to say lazy, but a little bit unfocused in my gameplay. So I gotta bring it back in. Okay, we're doing fight against Pride. Pride could give us, again, I think the best Pride can give us is more bombs, or maybe the Anarchist Cookbook item, which neither of which really appeals to me that much right now. But that's okay, as long as we don't take any damage against him. Could potentially pick up some keys as well. Man, he's been a pretty tough fight so far. Normally he doesn't come this hard with the Anarchist Cookbook stuff. In fact, all he's fired is the Anarchist Cookbook. Luckily got out of it. Got the Empress card, which gives us the curse for 1 room. So we'll probably use Book of Belial on this boss, and then maybe the Empress card on a room later on. Oh, well, we're going to be fighting the Fallen. Maybe we'll actually use both at the same time, because the Fallen is a pretty difficult boss. But of course, the trade-off is that he will probably give us a fantastic item. So we should be doing unbelievable damage to him right now. In fact, we are. The only thing that would make this better is piercing shots, so we could take out both of these guys at the same time. But anyway, for now, this is going pretty well. The Fallen usually tends to be one of the more difficult bosses in the game. In fact, possibly the most difficult vanilla boss in the game, as in like not a Mom's Heart or Or a Satan, obviously. Although Mom's Heart might actually be easier than the Fallen, to be honest. Picked up Brimstone. I'm absolutely going to take that. That makes 2 videos in a row, and I do apologize for that. But still, pretty much a necessity at this point, considering how badly I've gotten screwed with a lot of these items. We are going to take the Mark for a little bit more increased damage. And is there anything I want to do on this floor? You know, I might as well do some backtracking in order to find that secret room. Because, again, I'm so low on resources here. Well, and by resources, I mean only keys. That's really any possibility is worth exploring. And I mean, 15 bombs is enough to waste some. Don't worry, this is not getting back to the old days where every video was going to be Brimstone-oriented. I was just in an unbelievably tight spot there. Bob's Rotten Head, that is not worth going back for. And felt like Brimstone was definitely the logical choice. That was the choice that you would have made in that situation. Don't tell yourself any differently. So as we get ready to head down to the depths part 1, things are looking up. But I did make that deal with the devil, so I'm pretty low on health right now. But again, I traded health for damage, and that's a trade that I will make 99 times out of 100. That's pretty cool. I've never seen Brimstone used in conjunction with Loki's horn before. So while we fire Brimstone, we also do a little bit of a couple shots come out of the sides of it. Let's put it that way. You can see it sometimes. But for now, we're gonna deal with Judgment. I would rather give Judgment my money than the shop because, hey, give your money to poor people. What am I trying to say here? Give your money to the poor people, and they'll reward you with a heart. Possibly their own heart, if you're, you know, in unscrupulous Asian black market. Oh, or they give you a ladder. You know, that's alright too. I don't really want that Magician card because that is just homing tiers, so I can't make any use of that at all right now. But the Death card is worthwhile. Probably save that for one of the bosses that we're going to be coming across here. Brimstone's taken a long time to charge, but, you know, that's kind of the balance issue that you run into with it. Probably better to have it take too long to charge than take too little to charge and basically render the game too easy. In our Mob Trap room, we will absolutely check this out. 3 cents is kind of a chip. That's okay. We're doing an awful lot of damage here. So I expect that this room will not be too much of a challenge. Also, it just feels nice to get back into the groove of recording Isaac, you know, in Canada. It's been a long trip for me. So having Brimstone kind of eases my stress a little bit. You guys wouldn't want me to come down with a case of, you know, traveler's thrombosis or something. Full disclosure, I'm not a doctor. I don't really know the symptoms or signs of traveler's thrombosis, but it is probably not caused by having a bad loadout in The Binding of Isaac. So we're going to head up and around here. Lots of hearts that I could possibly leverage into another HP upgrade. But for now, we're just going to do some... Oh, I don't even have to worry about those guys because they can't do damage to me. Thank God I didn't use my Book of Belial on that room to do something stupid. Yeah. I hate to bring this to your attention, but I do believe that I'm still in the running for the Depths Boy achievement right now. Oh, this could easily change on this room, though. And the Depths Boy, obviously, is not taking any damage on the Depths, but that's a difficult one to get, because you do have to beat Mom without taking a single hit of damage, not to mention, you know, every other room. But, yeah, you never know. It's never say never, right? It's my favorite Jonas Brothers album. I don't know anything about the Jonas Brothers either. I gotta stop posing. That's what the kids call it, right? I'm a poser right now. Picked up another bomb. And we gotta be coming, yeah. I was gonna say, we had to be coming across something soon. And I mean, I really want the Depths Boy achievement, so I could just go fight the boss right away, but I'd also... Oh, well... I got so lucky there that I had the ladder. Thank you, Judgment. My name is Judgment. Cool, man. Whatever. We're gonna come up here. I don't want to go to the shop because I don't really have enough money to make it work just yet. I want to see if maybe there's an arcade or something where my money could be put to better use. What a waste. Got hit by a nub. This is the worst way to take damage. But on the bright side, I don't have that specter of the Depths Boy achievement hanging over me now. So now I can play better. Well, or significantly worse, as the case may be. Luckily, there's a lot of health surrounding me here on these floors. I'll just do it this way. That's easy enough for me. Oh, okay, I'll just walk on the spikes. Halo of Flies. It's a really good defensive item. Probably would have saved me from taking damage from those nubs, but probably would not have saved me from taking damage from the spikes that I walked on, so it's all good in the hood. as you kids say these days. We'll blow up this wall. Secret room's got to be around here somewhere. You know what? There's a lot of health. Let's try to pick up this bomb. That was terrible. Abysmal walking on my part. But we have a secret room here, or here. Go. And the container they're in, 3 cents. Pretty much waste of my bombs there, considering I spent 4 bombs to get 3 cents. That's 0.75 cents per bomb. We're going to be fighting Loki here, which is fine by me. I'm going to save my death card because I feel like I should be able to take out Loki well enough without it. And we can save the death card for Mom's Heart, or, you know, or Mom, I mean, or a particularly difficult room in the womb. Range upgrade is worthless to me, but there's nothing I can really do about that, is there? 2 more keys, and we get ready, because this is the last floor that actually has an item room, so probably the last floor where keys are desperately needed. What's our pill here? Oh no. And those all do increased damage. Whoa. Pick up our death card again. Try to find the item room in the shop. Might as well, considering this is the last floor where they exist. And by might as well, I mean pretty much have to in order to give myself an increased chance of victory here. Another key, which means I will go back to this chest up here. Got a spirit heart. Wasted a key by walking into that lock for no reason, but hey, there's an extra heart up there. And we got another key in here. Now, these gluttonies, gotta kind of stare them down right in the face, or whatever that organ is. No jokes about that, come on, I know what that is. It's where the baby comes out, right? And even these leapers should not be too much of a hassle. Those guys are unbelievably fast, though. Right, we got them down to the ooze state. 2 hits from the brimstone is enough to take them out. And 1 more here. Just the ringleader. I know what you're thinking. Is that file full? Nah. Let's try to do a Dirty Harry impression without having seen Dirty Harry. That's got to be some kind of cardinal sin. Continue to the right here. 3 more cents means the shop could be a viable opportunity for us. But first, the item room. And teleporting, which I don't really have an interest in, but I might do it once. Because it could take us to that I Am Error room. But also, you know, even with the I Am Error... Oh, such stupid damage. Even with the I Am Error room, I might prefer to have my Book of Belial so that in the womb I could be a little bit more powerful with that one. Take 2 hearts here on the blood bank. Maybe 3 and then blow it up. Maybe 4 and then we'll blow it up. There you go. I'm gonna tell you, who dares wins. I wonder how long I would have continued to play that game if I had not succeeded. Oh. Okay. We will do a little bit more exploring here before we fight Mom, because we need to find the shop. It's no more difficult than that. And plus, oh no, we are actually at full health. I forgot that we got that blood bank upgrade. I've been having really good luck with those blood banks in the past few videos. Well, murdered Larry Jr. in 1 shot. There's the shop. Probably greed. No, not greed. Well, 20 cents. Might as well pick up a key because we're running out. And we'll finish exploring the floor just because we'll come across something good. There's another arcade, but really doesn't appeal to me. I've already spent a lot of time in arcades so far in this video. I think I've done due diligence when it comes to arcades. Explore up here. Whoa! Almost took some dumb damage there. Managed to work my way out of it. 3 brains. I don't foresee that being a problem. I mean, it's not unreasonable. I'm not going to eat their eyes or anything. Looks like we only have 1 more room to go to. Probably not going to see anything crazy in there. Well, we got a chest. We got to use a bomb to get to it, but that's okay. The last gut's being killed. We'll put a bomb there. Use the key. Pop it open. See what we get. Whoa! Lots of money. An extra key. I think there were a couple of bombs in there as well. And the spirit heart. That was a really good chest. And I think that's good, actually, because that means when we come down here, there will be another chest which we can open that required a key as well. Checking for the secret room as well. Gonna be wasting a lot of bombs probably to try to find it. That's okay, I'm relatively bomb rich right now. 28 cents, could play the slot machine in this next room, but I'm not gonna waste my time. Just gonna go fight the boss and continue on. Just gonna open this chest, then waste one more bomb. Well, I got one bomb back. There better be something amazing in the secret room. Not even there. Well, I think I know where it is. Between the gauntlet, aka mob trap room, and the item room down there. But anyway, we'll just go fight Mom right away. I feel like I'm doing enough damage that this fight should be over pretty quickly, particularly because I have piercing shots with my Brimstone upgrade. Of course, I've done that pretty much exactly that commentary about 15 times in the past, so you guys all knew I was going to say that. Now, an interesting thing I have not noticed before, and I'm trying to notice here, is it seems like there are certain parts of Mom's body here that if you hit them, it does more damage to them than if you hit other parts. For example, take a look at how much damage it did when I hit just her fat there, and then compare it to when I hit the eye, which will come up pretty soon. There you go. I don't know. It might be the same. Someone raised that question in the comments, if it does more damage if you hit her in the eye as compared to, you know, other areas that pop out of the walls there. But I don't think so. And this should be the end right here. One more hit. Anywhere. Got another HP upgrade. And down to the womb. Feeling good about my chances right now. It'll all depend on how quickly I can get through these rooms, though. We got these flies. Bomb out of it. It's not so bad. Really wish I had picked up a compass or a map at some point, because without it, you're really left handcuffed here in the room. You gotta pretty much explore the four corners if you get unlucky. Now, again, I semi-apologize for taking Brimstone, but you see, I don't really have much else going for me. I mean, I realize Brimstone is overpowered, but the only other thing I have going for me at this point in the game is the fact that I have a decent amount of health and the halo of flies, which isn't really that significant considering I'm dealing with enemies that largely shoot beams or just roll into you. So I feel okay about it. I don't feel regretful, let's put it that way. I'm going to use my Book of Belial on this turn just to make things a little bit easier. Still going to take a ton of damage probably because I just run into the, what is this thing called, the fistula parts constantly. I got that death card as well that I can bust out whenever I so choose. Sadly, still no keys. I like these enemies. You don't see them that often, and they're really easy to take out. They seem to play a large role in that fight against Mom's heart, too, which is fine by me. Again, they're probably some of the easiest enemies to take out in the womb, as long as you can kind of figure out their jumping pattern, in addition, of course, to where they're going to fire those bullets. There we go, got Book of Belial back. Got another set of bombs, and of course these are my least favorite enemies in the game, but I did murder them all in 2 shots. Which is a pretty nice haul there. This room should be pretty easy. These guys are a joke when you have Brimstone, as long as you know that they're going to fire, so you can anticipate it, dodge out of the way just in time. Managed to get out of the room without getting murdered by the lasers, which is a step up from how I do sometimes. But I am running pretty low on health. Hopefully we'll run into a boss here who is not that bad. Skolex would be nice. Alright. Ask and ye shall receive. No need to even waste my Book of Belial or death on this room. Pick up a heart and a speed upgrade. And then get ready to head down to the next floor to do battle with Mom's heart, should we even get that far. Obviously the Womb Boy is sadly not an option here. But we'll continue. My basic strategy here, yeah, I'll use a bomb to get a half heart, that's fine by me. Basic strategy here. You know, I'm going to plant another bomb to see if I can get some more Tinted Rocks uncovered. Sadly, no, but anyway. Anyway, basic strategy is to try to just get to the edges of the map as fast as I can, because big rooms, obviously there's no item rooms on this floor, but item rooms and shops and boss rooms tend to be at the edges of the map. And by tend to be, I mean always are. So your best strategy, if you're trying to avoid going to as many rooms as possible, make your way to the edge of the map. You might be pleasantly surprised by what you find. Of course, oftentimes you are just going to find a dead end, and then possibly another dead end, and then possibly a third dead end, and then maybe on the 4th try you'll get it. Here we got the arcade, and the boss room. Lucky me. Sometimes you get it right on the 1st try. We got a key, but we'll just go immediately fight Mom's heart here. How are we going to do this? We're going to take care of these lasers, Book of Belial, then we're going to use the death card when it pops back down. Death card didn't do a whole lot of damage. That's okay. We're doing a substantial amount of damage just with our regular shots here. Hang on, you've got incredible speed. One more hit to Monstro and I think he'll be dead. Yeah. Do I know how to call it, or do I know how to call it, right? The great thing about Brimstone and any kind of piercing shot at this point in the game is that usually you can hit Mom's heart with it and take out all the enemies simultaneously. I was lucky to have placed a bomb there by accident that actually murdered the enemies as well. Duke of Flies died. Duke of Flies has to have the lowest amount of hit points of any enemy that you face at the early part of the game here. We'll just plant some bombs. Whoa. Try to avoid the creep here. Mom's heart should be dead in really a matter of seconds. Maybe 2 more shots will be enough to take it out. If I can avoid the creep, yes I can. No more upgrades, no more trades with the devil. We'll just head down to the 3rd floor. Making a really good time. We're only at 35 minutes here, and I'm already at the Wound Part 3. Managed to take out that laser without getting hit as well, which is always a bonus. And my doppelganger. We've got Book of Belial all set up and ready to go. Easy rooms so far. In fact, very easy rooms. Dare we use the pill? Range up. Worthless, but hey, at least it didn't hurt me. Very tempted to just use a bomb to get out of this room. But hey, again, who dares wins, right? It's a motto that's actually worked out alright so far in this video. But I've been low on keys the entire time and still managed to make it work. Spirit Hearts. Easy, really easy rooms on the Wound Part 3 so far. Probably going to take some damage against Greed, but on the bright side, Satan is right there. So our fight is basically over as long as we can just take him out. Steam sale, thank God. We'll just go up 3 floors and spend that at the shop. Obviously we'll use Book of Belial right away here. Get ready to charge up a shot and take out the Fallen, who might be the hardest phase of Satan's boss run here. Fallen's already nearly halfway dead. This is looking like a pretty good run, but again, if you watched the last video, you saw how much damage I took during Satan's 3rd form, which I had claimed was the easiest form to fight against. Probably in actuality it's the 2nd form, but you know, the 3rd form is usually it's predictable as well. But anyway, we'll see how this goes. It's a bad place to be, but I got out of it alright. Well, something's wrong with the health bar there, but that's okay. Looks like I only need to hit Satan maybe 7 times? Take him all the way out? Ah, more like 10. Can't believe he didn't do his laser attack there and murder me. Got him down below halfway. Ah, got lucky to just be sitting in the corner there. Pretty good fight so far, I gotta say, by my standards anyway. Oh, gotta watch out for that. There he goes. Now we're in the 3rd form here. All we gotta do is watch out for bomb flies. How are we gonna do? Okay, now I got it now. Gotta get that pattern down. Watch out for the bomb flies, of course. Hit both of them at the same time. Fine by me. Took some bomb fly damage there. That's okay. Nope. And took some just dumb damage there. Again, it's okay. Satan's nearly dead. Just gotta stay focused here for a minute. One more. There we go. Yet another successful run through the Binding of Isaac, although it might be expected since I had Brimstone. This time was a little bit different. We used Judas and actually worked our way up to about 7 heart containers. And we didn't really have a lot else going for us, but we were doing quite a lot of damage there by the end. But as always, thank you guys for watching. Let's play the Binding of Isaac. Still have not found the Parasite, and still have not given up hope. This is like the, I was trying to think of a famous kidnapping story, but then I realized they all ended in deaths. It's a very sad way to end this video, I apologize. But as always, thank you for watching. I'll see you next time on Let's Play the Binding of Isaac, where we will maybe, finally, get the Parasite upgrade and get that Golden God achievement. See you next time.